Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? So, I have a better controller this time around with my square button actually working. So let's see how well I can do some combos in this video compared to the last. But regardless of that, we are getting into the surgery for the dragon who has created this living space, which makes a lot more sense as to why she feels like she's already done quite a bit, because she's done the biggest thing that probably will never actually really happen in this world, which is where us humans accept a different species and treat it as equals. Right? Like, this is why this is a fairy tale type of story, because humans don't really want anybody to be equal to them. They don't have anything that's equal to them, and until they do, we'll probably team up and try to eradicate it. So, to know that the Great Wars have ended, and it's mostly due to this dragon girl, it's really cool to see that they do get to live a really nice life because of her, and they're even doing things they would never expected to done if it wasn't for this happening, right? Having a doctor that's human who can heal all monsters would never be thought about. Like, no one in their right mind would actually think that would actually happen, in my opinion. And now that it is happening, it only could be say it's possible thanks to her. So I do like where this is all going. Um, Unfortunately, we saw some other stuff to kind of take our attention away from the saving of the dragon by, first of all, trying to push the notion that the girl who's a spider, actually has a pretty big crush on our boy, and that the girls are super accepting of it. Like, they just were like, oh, well, I've already fought all you other girls, so I mean, it doesn't really hurt me that another one is added to the brunch. So it's interesting to see the snake woman so openly okay with it, but it's another thing that everybody who has kind of made this town what it is really trying to either push the notion forward that, you know, things can always be this good if they just stick together and work with the humans. Um, but at the same time, the thing that we saw early on is the humans are doing things on their own accord, right? Like, they're trying to capture harpies and use them and sell them and stuff like that. So the weakest race, the humans, who I think only win certain aspects of stuff because of intelligence and taking advantage of certain situations, these same types of people are capable of taking on monsters who are capable of flying on their own, lifting things that humans would need multiple people to lift, or a machine in general to lift, stuff like that. And it's funny to me that it's even a talking point that humans can do wrong to them, because it feels like they could just easily snap back. But I guess a lot of humans attacking one person or one monster would still be rough for any monster, unless you're a dragon who can probably breathe fire and destroy all of them. So, speaking of her, we are done with the surgery, which I thought, hey, maybe they'll leave it at a little bit of a cliffhanger. Be like, yeah, maybe she didn't come out okay. Yeah, no. They're like, end of the episode, let us just play some music, get the end credit song out of the way, and then we're gonna give you the answer that you all want to hear. She's okay! So, now we're gonna have to see what she truly wants to do, now that she gets to live a little bit longer. And when she says live a little bit longer, I don't think she's talking about like 50 days or a year, right? She's probably gonna live a little bit longer in the case of maybe 20 more years or something, because of how long dragons live. or maybe because of how much she's already gone through, her lifespan has dramatically shortened, which I wouldn't be surprised at this point as well. So regardless, I want to hear what you guys are thinking about all this. Everything that's popping off is relatively interesting, but I can see more stuff in the future happening and us learning, more monsters, seeing more of them just doing what they do. But at the same time, I'm interested in the ladies who are interested in the doctor, because that's gonna be a death match in itself, right? Like, you gotta go against a girl who's a centaur, who's really a mercenary, who's trained to fight. You gotta go in against an assassin snake. You gotta go against a thief, oh my god, a thief spider, and you even gotta go through a half phoenix, half harpy woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a huge threat that all of these ladies have their eye out on him, and it's gonna be even more of a threat when they find out that there's so much competition that they gotta go through. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day. I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comments down below, and all the videos I do, no matter what it is. I love talking to you guys and seeing where your heads are at, if we're in the same spots or if we're just seeing different things from different perspectives. That's always the fun part of what I do here, and it also gives me a chance just to understand my audience and see what else we could talk about at the end of the day. So that being said, everybody, take care and peace.